Long ago, in a land where people worshipped idols made of stone and wood, a child was born who would one day change history. His name was Ibrahim. From the time he was young, his heart searched for truth. Every day, he watched his people bow before statues they had made with their own hands. They asked these idols for help, rain, and protection. But Ibrahim would quietly wonder, how can something that cannot speak or move be a god? One night, Ibrahim walked alone under the sky. He looked at the bright stars and said, "Could this be my Lord?" But when the stars disappeared, he said, "My Lord does not fade." Then he looked at the moon, then the sun, but when they also set, his heart became certain. He raised his hands and said, "I turn my face to Allah, the one who created the heavens and the earth." From that day on, Ibrahim dedicated his life to calling people to Tawheed, the worship of one true God. Standing for truth. Ibrahim his people with kindness. He even spoke gently to his father, who made idols for a living. "Father," he said softly, "why do you worship what cannot hear you or help you?" But his father became angry. The people mocked Ibrahim. Some threatened him. Still, Ibrahim never gave up. He knew the truth was more important than fear. The day the idols fell. One day, when the people left the city for a festival, Ibrahim stayed behind. He entered the temple where the idols stood in rows. With strong faith, he broke every idol, except the biggest one. Then he placed the axe in its hand. When the people returned and saw their gods destroyed, they shouted in anger, "Who has done this to our gods?" They brought Ibrahim before them. Calmly, he said, "Ask the biggest idol. Maybe he did it." They looked at the statue, silent, helpless. For a moment, they realized the truth, but pride closed their hearts. Instead of believing, they decided to punish Ibrahim. The fire of faith. They built a fire so huge that even birds could not fly near it. The flames roared like thunder. They tied Ibrahim and threw him into the fire. But at that moment, Allah commanded, "O fire, be cool and safe for Ibrahim." The fire obeyed its creator. The flames did not burn him. Ibrahim stood peacefully in the middle of the fire, protected by Allah. When the people saw this miracle, some believed. Others turned away, but Ibrahim's only grew stronger. A long wait for a son. Years passed. Ibrahim traveled, spreading the message of Allah. But there was one pain in his heart: he had no child. He made dua for many years. Finally, Allah blessed him with a son, Ismail. Ibrahim loved him more than anything in the world. Then came the greatest test of all. The ultimate sacrifice. One night, Ibrahim saw in a dream that Allah commanded him to sacrifice his beloved son. Ibrahim knew that dreams of prophets are truth. With a heavy heart, he told Ismail. Instead of fear, Ismail replied with faith, "My father, do what Allah has commanded. You will find me patient." Together, they walked to the place of sacrifice, two servants of Allah, submitting completely. When Ibrahim was about to carry out the command, Allah called out, "O Ibrahim, you have fulfilled the vision." Allah replaced Ismail with a ram. The sacrifice was not of a life, it was of love, attachment, and complete obedience. The friend of Allah. Because of his faith, patience, and trust in Allah, Ibrahim was given a special title. Khalilullah, the friend of Allah. Through him came many prophets, and through his legacy came Hajj, Eid al-Adha, and the powerful lesson of surrender to Allah.